Are you looking for the best airless paint sprayers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best airless paint sprayers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Graco Magnum X5 Stand Paint Sprayer. Of all the models we tested, the Graco Magnum X5 Stand Airless Paint Sprayer impressed us the most since it does a great job of laying down a smooth coat of paint, and it's light and easy to move while handling a wide range of painting projects around the home. We put this sprayer to the test, painting 2 interior doors with primer and latex paint. While it spluttered a bit at startup, which led to a couple of paint blotches that needed sanding, once we got the hang of it, it performed like a champ, and we completed the project in under 2 hours. We find it very easy to adjust the pressure to suit our needs. The maximum pressure of the sprayer is 3000 psi, which is powerful enough to handle just about any paint or stain without the need for thinning them. While this is a stationary sprayer, we find that the included 25-foot hose is more than enough for us to move comfortably around while painting. But if you need more length, you can swap the hose out for one that's up to 75 feet long. Conveniently, you can draw the paint directly out of the 1-gallon or 5-gallon can, so there is no need for a separate container. The metal spray gun has an internal filter to help ward off blockages, and we found it comfortable to hold and easy to use, although we did wish that it had a lock to keep it running without the need for finger pressure. The sprayer comes with a true Airless 515 tip, which means that the paint fans out to a maximum of 10 inches while spraying through the 0.015-inch orifice. While that's a good size for most typical projects using latex paint, this paint sprayer can also be used with numerous other sizes of true airless spray tips, sold separately. Although our project was fairly small, this is an ideal paint sprayer for larger jobs as well, such as painting walls, decks, fences, and other surfaces either indoors or outdoors. Graco recommends it for projects requiring no more than 10 gallons of paint and up to a maximum of 125 gallons of paint per year. When it's time for cleanup, you can either attach your garden hose to the sprayer to flush it out or do the job with a pail of water. We found it relatively easy to clean and soon had it ready for our next project. All in all, we consider this a great airless paint sprayer for both experienced and new DIYers. Max pressure, 3000 psi, flow rate, 0.27 gallons per minute, included hose length, 25 feet, tip size compatibility, 10, weight, 19 pounds. Number 2. Graco Magnum Project Painter Plus Paint Sprayer. This Graco airless paint sprayer is an excellent option for someone who has never used a paint sprayer before because it is simple to use. We really like this affordable stationary model because it applied a uniform, smooth coat of paint during our tests without sputtering or thinning the paint. We used it to paint exterior shutters and found that despite needing to angle our hands quite a bit to access all sides of the shutters, the sprayer continued to provide steady pressure and an even coat of paint. Keep in mind this is not a paint sprayer for very large projects, such as painting large rooms or a sizable deck. Graco recommends it for projects requiring no more than 5 gallons of paint, up to an annual maximum of 50 gallons of paint. You can draw the paint directly from a 1-gallon or 5-gallon paint can. We found that setting our 1-gallon can inside an empty 5-gallon bucket made it steadier, so we didn't have to worry about the paint can tipping over. The sprayer has adjustable pressure, which was easy to set. We especially liked the lock-on feature on the handle, which meant we didn't have to keep squeezing the trigger the entire time we worked. The sprayer comes with a true airless 515 tip, but you can use many of the other sizes of true airless tips with it. It also includes a 25-foot hose, which was long enough for our purposes, but if you need longer, the sprayer can support up to a 50-foot hose. We found it easy to clean the sprayer by flushing it with our garden hose, and we look forward to using it for our next project. Max pressure, 2800 psi, flow rate, 0.24 gallons per minute, included hose length, 25 feet, tip size compatibility, 10, weight, 16 pounds. Number 3. Titan ControlMax 1900 Pro High Efficiency Airless Sprayer. This sprayer is best for medium to large projects and can handle up to 500 gallons of paint annually. It comes with a 50-foot hose, but you can go to a 100-foot hose if you are tackling a very large exterior project. We put this airless paint sprayer to the test by painting an outdoor shed and were very impressed at how quickly we were able to get the job done and how good the finished results looked. Although it is designed for professional painters and serious DIYers, we discovered that it was actually pretty straightforward to use once we got over the slight learning curve. Its instruction book includes many helpful tips on using the sprayer most effectively and improving the painting technique. During testing, there was no sputtering or spitting while the paint was sprayed, and the pressure remained very consistent. It was easy to adjust the pressure when needed, and we liked that the nozzle tip could be adjusted to spray a fan of paint either vertically or horizontally. Although there was no on lock and we had to keep the trigger squeezed the entire time we worked, we didn't find it tiring or uncomfortable. We love that this sprayer is mounted on a cart with large wheels that make it easy to maneuver wherever you need it, although we found it a little tricky to carry the paint can while wheeling the sprayer. The sprayer draws unthinned paint or stains directly from a 1-gallon or 5-gallon can. It comes with a 515 tip and is compatible with 6 other tip sizes. Like most paint sprayers, it is a somewhat tedious process to clean at the end of the project, but we didn't find it to be exceptionally difficult. While not everyone needs a professional paint sprayer like this one, it's a solid choice for DIYers or pros who need the highest level of performance and reliability. Max pressure, 1,600 psi, flow rate, 0.4 gallons per minute, included hose length, 50 feet, tip size compatibility, 7 weight, 40 pounds. Number 4. Wagner Control Pro 130 Tank Paint Sprayer. This stationary paint sprayer is easy to use and provides a very smooth, even coat of paint without any sputtering or spitting. We used it to paint several wooden beams, applying a coat of primer and a coat of latex paint, and were very pleased with the final results. We were glad to see that it produces less overspray than the majority of other airless sprayers, as overspray may make a big mess. Generally speaking, an airless paint sprayer produces more overspray than an HVLP paint sprayer because of the greater pressure. However, we do wish this model allowed the user to adjust the pressure, as we ended up using a lot more paint than expected. Unlike most airless paint sprayers, this one does not draw paint directly out of the can but instead has a hopper that can be filled with up to 1.5 gallons of paint at a time. We had to refill it once during our painting session, but it was easy to do. While the trigger on the sprayer must be held down the entire time paint is being dispensed, it didn't fatigue our hands, and we found the handle to be comfortable to hold. The sprayer comes with a 25-foot hose but can support up to 50 feet if you are painting a much larger area. It also comes with one 515 tip, which is a good size for most typical painting projects with latex paint, but it can also be used with 4 other tip sizes, which are sold separately. Wagner recommends an annual usage of up to 50 gallons of paint. Max pressure, 1,600 psi, flow rate, 0.24 gallons per minute, included hose length, 25 feet, tip size compatibility, 5, weight, 9.5 pounds. Number 5. Graco Ultra Cordless Airless Handheld Paint Sprayer. While this battery-operated paint sprayer from Graco isn't the best choice for large-scale painting projects like painting an outdoor deck or an entire room, it's an excellent tool for smaller projects that require speed and quality results. During our testing, we used the tool to paint an interior door and a built-in desk and were highly impressed with the professional-looking results, which were smooth and even. The sprayer has a 32-ounce paint canister and comes with 6 liners, making cleanup easy. Because our project was small, we didn't need to refill the canister, but it might be annoying on a larger project. You can adjust the pressure to control the speed of the spray. At first, we had it set too high and found that the sprayer used a lot of paint and wasn't entirely even, but once we figured out the ideal setting, we loved how easy it was to achieve a very smooth coat of paint. We did note that the sprayer can drip a little bit when running low on paint, though. While we had a bit of a learning curve, we quickly got the hang of using the sprayer thanks to the very helpful instructions. The sprayer comes with 2 DeWalt 20-volt batteries and a charger, so you can have one in use and one on the charger ready to go. According to Graco, you can spray up to 1 gallon of paint before needing to recharge the battery. We didn't need to swap out batteries during our tests. We cleaned the sprayer in a sink filled with hot water and had excellent results, but of course, like all paint sprayers, cleanup is the most tedious part. This sprayer comes with a Graco FFLP 514 tip, which is good for many projects, but if you need a tip for finer work, then Graco has a wide range of other sizes to choose from. Max pressure, 2000 psi, flow rate, 0.25 gallons per minute, included hose length, not applicable, tip size compatibility, 17, weight, 5 pounds.